Okay, hey guys. I am super sweaty and disgusting, but it's because I wanted to be real with you. I'm even still out of breath. How many of you are on the brink of being the best version of yourselves? But there's one or two areas where you're just so close, but you can't get over that hump. The last 10 pounds, controlling your anger or depression, your career, so physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, financial, relationships. One of those areas where you're just so close to being the best version of yourself and being all that you can be. And that might sound cheesy, but I am right there with you. And like I said, I'm filming this all sweaty and disgusting and gross so that you can relate. And I'm not have to be some perfect blogger. And one thing I wanted to tell you guys, as maybe a cool thing to help you when you're exercising or you're doing this actions towards this one thing that's almost as good as it could be, is I don't know if you know about the Strength Finders test and the Myers-Briggs test. Myers-Briggs is M-Y-E-R-S and then B-R-I-G-G-S. That's a really awesome one to understand yourself. And then the Strengths Finders test is where you take this test. I think you have to buy the book to take it. It's really inexpensive. And you get your top 5 strengths. And mine are woo, belief, empathy, responsibility, developer, and then the last 2 was I've taken it twice, so it's a tie for communication and positivity. So I want to give you a practical way to use your strengths to accomplish and get to this best version of yourself instead of focusing on your weaknesses and keep telling yourself that you're not good enough or that you're never going to be that next level of greatness. So for example, on my run today, I started thinking about my strengths and I said, okay, well, woo means winning others over. So I just started to feel confident in myself and say, I know how to win others over and let them know I care and be inspiring. And that felt really good. But then belief is my second one. And I said, because of my deep spirituality that I'm also working on, but because of that, I believe that all things are possible and that I can do anything and that I can even push past and do this really hard 45-minute run that I, normally give up and start walking a lot. And so I just started thinking about my deep belief and how I really do believe that all things are possible and I'm not going to fall over and die. And I can keep going. And then empathy. Empathy means you know and understand how others feel. And I truly and deeply know how you feel. It is the absolute hardest thing, it seems like, to get over that last hump. It's like, you've lost weight, you started eating healthy, or whatever it is. You're at a certain income bracket and you just know you can get to that next one. But that last hump is the hardest to accomplish because it's the most resistance. We'll talk about more resistance later, but so I feel you and I totally get it. I have another 10, 20 pounds to lose that I want to lose to be the best version of my physical self. And I have a lot of mental and emotional work to do to be the best version of myself with my thoughts and to have life-giving thoughts instead of bad, negative thoughts or depressed thoughts. And then responsibility. At first, I hated that strength because I was like, I don't want to be responsible. I want to be a free bird. But what I realized is it makes me want to do what I say and say what I do keep my word. And I have said that I'm going to do this hour of power in the mornings with prayer and visualization and working out, and I'm going to become the best version of myself. And I owe it to you guys who I want to start helping with this blog. As the blog gets better and better and better, and hopefully gives you more and more and more value, I want to know that you guys are depending on me. So that responsibility strength is, I use that today, and even to say that my family is depending on me to show them, to show my baby girl who's almost 6 months and my husband that you can absolutely be all that God created you to be. And then lastly, my last two that I tied with communication and positivity. Those are pretty self-explanatory, but basically I'm using that gift of communication to be real with you guys, and the positivity to hopefully uplift you and inspire you that you absolutely can get over the hump, and it takes daily habits. So I'm getting up and I'm doing my exercise and visualization every morning at 8 a.m. I'm not going to do any work towards my career or my financial goals until afternoon. Before that, I'm going to do spiritual aspects and physical and everything. And if you have a job, there is ways to work around it. So for now, that's all I've got. Have a great day. Leave me comments. Please like and share. Talk to you later.